go down to the body, calculated pressure, be the bigger guy in the fight, and dominate, from round one.
Was there anything that caught you by surprise with either fighter, like whether it was like the speed, the strength, the angles, or the punch variety that you saw from both fighters?
When I got in with Terence Crawford, I didn't expect him to be as. I knew we were going to be sharp, but I think just the way that he could switch in a fight so naturally, against obviously a world-class fighter, and be so relaxed, orthodox and southpaw. And just the angles, what he was chucking his shots, are surprising. Very sharp puncher. He's not I don't want to say he's like Errol Spence is more grinding, more thumping kind of power. It is more sharp and snapping. Terence is, and surprising. That's what I'd take from them two. And he does get frustrated. Errol Spence, he does get frustrated, in the fight what we had, we're catching him with shots, he gets frustrated, he shows it, but like I said, we're talking about two A-star fighters, and it's like I say, it's going to come down to many things in this fight, and they're going to have to bring absolutely every part of their game to get the victory.
Crawford has to do what to win? And then my second question would be, what does Errol Spence have to do if he wins? What will he do well if he wins this fight for both of them? So
looking at the fan looking in, you'd say that Errol Spence used to use his size, be calculated, go down to the body, calculated pressure, be the bigger guy in the fight, and dominate, from round one. And looking in again, I'd say that, Crawford has to be a sharpshooter, just on the end of the shot, firing back over his shots and, using the ring, sharpshooting like he does, picking the right shot at the right time, making Spence work when he don't want to work, and just being very clever and sharpshooting and getting the rounds and breaking him down, over the fight.
If you were both to fight both Spence and Crawford again, what would you have done differently to win the fights? Do you look back? I think there was areas where you guys could have exploited them more, or what would you say to that?
I don't want to take the shine away from them, but obviously, mine's obviously preparation in lockdown, not having my main trainer with me, Dominic Ingle, having a trainer who was Spanish who couldn't really speak English. This was against Terence Crawford. Preparation in that fight were all wrong. And I think with, obviously we're all Spence, fighting Golovkin and fighting at middleweight and then going on my holidays and eating like those fighters do. And then having Errol Spence as my mandatory and having coming back down to 147. As you know, I'm a huge 147 fighter back then. And, not getting the best out of myself in training and killing myself to make the weight and not being able to push on the second half of the fight with him, So mine would come down to preparation and my lifestyle. But I don't want to take the light away from them two fighters.